Here we're going to show you how to replace a Ryobi feed pile chain link. Pretty easy. They break when the feed pile isn't set properly, when the guides aren't set properly when you change your paper. And this is what we're looking at here. See how loose this side is here? It just means that that link is broke. So this side over here, nice and tight, that one's not broke. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Actually, right down here is what it looks like after it breaks. Here. And this is the piece that breaks right here. This pin is half of a link that's broke, and this is the block that goes in there. So the first thing we're going to do is come over on this side, and we're going to release. We're going to unlock the lock nut here and this right here, which is right here. We're just going to pull it towards you to unlock it. And we're going to put about a 1/8 of an inch gap or more between the nut and the block underneath it. About 1/8 of an inch. I had to take the side cover off to get to that. So we're going to come back over here. And we're going to work on it right down here. So we're going to bring the chain around like this. And by loosening that up, we took pressure off this bar. So now we can connect this back together. Make sure I'm on my pulley. Here's the link. It's got 2 little holes for the new cotter keys in it. Like so. Because what happens is that shears off right there when the pile's not set right. It's made to do that so it doesn't ruin something else. We're going to put this block back on. You don't need to buy the block. All you need to buy is the cotter, the link and the cotter pins. We sell them together at Ryobi Press Parts. You buy the link and you get the pins for free. It's always a good idea to have a couple of these on hand, because when it breaks you're going to be running the press, obviously. Okay, just bring that through there like that. Just slip this around. There's one's done. Do the same thing with this one. And you usually need some pretty good eyes for doing this. Or in my case, it has some cheaters on, because I can barely see that. Let me get a screwdriver, might be a little easier. And just flop it around. And your bearing goes on. Slides on like that. You need some snap ring pliers, external snap ring. Just give it a little squeeze. That goes on there. Now we're going to go back over and take the slop up, and that's all there is. You don't want a ton of pressure on that, but just nice and snug. Again, I say you can get these from RyobiPressParts.com. They're less than 20 bucks. Nice to have an extra one on the shelf, or 2. I'm going to hold down on the shaft while I spin this with my fingers. Really don't need any wrenches until I go to lock the lock nut. So I got as tight as I can get it. I'll give this just maybe 1 flat turn. Lock that down and that's it. looks nice and free. Now this here I have the other shaft out of it so I can do that, or else I'd be turning the crank and it would raise and lower the pile. There you go. About 5 minutes you can have that in, be up and running.